Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Orison is the landing zone that we will be getting next in Star Citizen, a floating city above the gas giant Crusader. This is planned to be coming in Alpha 3.14, the Q2 end of June 2021 patch. And today we're going to have a bit of a preview of this beautifully scenic location. They're working on finishing off the geometry and some of the basics and assets though at this stage, and this is exactly that, a preview. So it's going to be magnitudes better, Orison, when it's completed, and this is focusing on Orison rather than Crusader, so we're not going to see the gas cloud tech and that sort of stuff. We're just going to look around the zone. It's a clean, uncluttered location, and it should be surprisingly easy to navigate. The commercial platform, or main hub in Orison, is known as Cloud View Center, influenced a little bit by theme park sort of design, with the areas that have you all congregating in a single place, or sort of modern shopping malls and centres as well. Out of the tram station, there's an rest and relax area with fancy little trees, and that is taken throughout the zone. It is a floating set of gardens. They love to use trees and wood everywhere, and it feels much more homely rather than industrial or high tech. The wind blows cherry blossoms around in the air, and there's all these beautiful cherry blossom trees. A calming space and a cool Space Whale statue is here. So we know that Cloud Imperium are actively working on space whales and animals for the game. Space whales are known as storm whales in lore, that basically live in the gas giant below Orison in Crusader, and they will occasionally breach the surface to say hello and potentially have some gameplay with them, whether that be like mining space ambergris or poaching them or something, we don't know yet. It is going to be a while away in terms of development before we actually see space whales in game. They are a while after the release of Orison. It sounds like we're going to be able to see them as well as eventually as part of like a tourist scene around the area, because that's one of the main things that this landing zone's about. It's about tourism. They want to attract a load of people to come and look there, and be they NPCs or players. The hab block in this landing zone is called Green Circle. It's sort of a mixture of a hotel and apartments. There are huge open areas and even a communal hot tub area, it looks like, or spa, that overlooks the whole landing zone, or at least a large part of it. They are trying to add greenery and the sort of like homeliness vibe to habs here again, rather than something cold or commercial or high tech. Stratus is the main shopping mall building. It's going to be very different from other zones, but I suppose that's true of all of the landing zones. They all have their own themes and sort of like way they look. There is a massive Voyager bar on the roof as well, with incredible views, very open, that bar. Cloud Imperium said in future releases, implying that this is for version 2, that we're going to have Orison General, which looks to be a few things going on here. A hospital or clinic or something there, as well as a ship shop and showroom. So that's obviously going to be focused on Crusader ships, the showroom there, but also they want to start showcasing and featuring medical mechanics and the new life and death mechanics here. So we'll have to see exactly what they've got in mind later on. They've also been building out maintenance access points and mission areas. So as part of these zones, there's going to be, and other zones as well, and other landing zones and that sort of stuff, like maintenance doors, which will lead onto maintenance areas where players might want to sneak in for some reason because of a mission, or they might have to do some repair work there. Lots of different possibilities that you will actually be able to do at landing zones in the near future. They showed some bits of the trade hall on the commercial platform as well. So big trade area, very cool looking screens showing all the sort of trade data. Remember, this is all just on the commercial platform, and what appears to be for Orison version 1 coming Q2 with the 3.14 patch. What Cloud Imperium did not show was anything volumetric cloud-based or the gas giant proper Crusader itself. We are very much looking forward to that, or at least I am, for the near future. The Cloud Imperium showing that off, I suspect that will be within the next couple of weeks, probably, question mark? Wear, tear, and dirt. So going a little bit off tangent now, ships and vehicles in Star Citizen will get dirty as they're used, and this dirt will help build the character of a ship, but also be appropriate to where it's been. They are currently working on their first version of visual degradation for vehicles. Part of this is dirt, and this is going to have the environmental sort of build-up of snow, mud, dust, grime. That's going to build up over layers. If you've got an acid biome, you're going to start to see sort of acid effects or dust or whatever's going on there build up on the hull. Wear is subtractive as an element, so this has paint fading or scratches forming, and these two things are going on at the same time for many different reasons. The first version we are getting is just cosmetic though, and for a limited amount of ships, so bear that in mind. Panel edges, ridges, corners, sort of like little bits where dirt could get into, they're going to build up dirt more quickly, and they're going to wear more quickly on the edges and things like that. It all looks very cool, it all looks very immersive. Wear, dirt, damage and aging are all basically different things and handled in slightly different ways, but they're all used together to really tell a story of what's going on with your ship. Some higher-end ships as well, like the A90 Jump, they might have more resistant materials, and paint might fade less, or scratches might form less, because, yeah, they're a lot more expensive. They've got a very special paint on them or whatever, if you see what I mean. But the sort of cheap industrial ships, like I suspect the Prospector, for example, will accrue a lot of dirt, a lot of fading, scratches, and all this sort of stuff all over it. There is a lot of work still to do before the feature is supposed to turn up in its first iteration in 3.13, so it's actually pretty soon, within weeks, especially for dirt, and there's a lot of work to do. But one day we will see a story on each of our ships and their wear, and tear will literally tell a tale of where they've been. Cleaning is a thing too. In the initial release, this is going to be done as part of accessing repair terminals. I'm not sure if it's just automatic or if you have to do something at the terminal, but I'm looking forward to seeing how some of our ships look after a bit of wear and tear, and how a reclaimer will look when it's cleaned, as I'm pretty sure they were dirty as their standard in the game at the moment. If you'd like to see the source video inside Star Citizen Sky High that this was based on, you can find that in a link below. But what do you think? Are you excited for the first version of Orison and Crusader that should be with us later this year? Actually, version 2 will also be with us later this year. Do you think wear and tear will eventually lead to players working out where orgs or bounties bases might be, based on how dirty their ships are and what type of dirt it is? Do you think I can look at it and go, I know what planet you've been on? Or is that madness? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and February is no different. This month is for a Mercury Star Runner. It's a multi-role ship, but also a solid data and cargo runner, and flyable now in-game. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during a month. Details below. I'm also a massive shill for NordVPN. If you are looking for a VPN service, and you should, then NordVPN acts as a fleet of ships protecting your data from prying eyes, while also providing privacy, like a ship would. Enjoy the interwebs without borders, securely and safely. Use the links below for discount. I can't promise it will make your life better, but I can imply that. Also, there is Game Glass. Do you have a touchscreen device that you want to use as a diegetic controller or interactive panel for Star Citizen and other games? Check out Game Glass. It's free for life for the basic version, and you can buy additional shards or functionality or subscribe for more as well. A special thank you for everyone that goes the extra mile to become a channel member or Patreon, as well as just liking, subscribing, or sharing these videos. If you would like to further support the channel, then please consider using the YouTube join button below my videos and becoming a BoredGamer channel member. You'll get some exclusive content each month, as well as badges that appear in the comments section of videos and emotes that you can use and all that sort of jazz. Thank you so much for checking out my content. You take care, and I hope to see you in the verse.